Hey, welcome to another video from the Outdoor Analyst. Today I've got a fun one for you. This is more along the lines of going to be I guess a philosophical video. It's something that just kind of hit me pretty hard. And these are some of my favorite knives that I just really enjoy using and just having fun with, going out doing adventures and playing in the back and hitting the woods, just having a good time. And these are pretty cool. These are pretty fancy, and these are pretty awesome knives all the way around. They'll get you through pretty much everything you need, from bushcraft to field dressing to just having a good time, you know, on the boat, on a kayak, doing a good trip. Even backpacking. This thing's actually pretty darn light. So, what is this video really pertaining to if I'm just talking about these three? Well, it's talking about the fact that I came in and was going through some stuff, and I had literally forgotten that I even had this knife. This is so absolutely cool, and I haven't used it in 2 months. Not at all. And that goes with pretty much the vast majority of my collection. I've been using these three. So what does that mean? I think for me it means to stop buying stuff. I really do. I think it means stop neglecting your knives. You don't need anything new. And the truth is once you find some really awesome stuff, you don't need anything more. You really don't. I mean, honestly, the sad thing is that the neglect has really come not just on my cool little LT Wright Outback. No, it's kind of it's happening to some of my favorite originals. And I'll just pull out a few here. But you know, I don't use this thing much anymore. It hasn't even gone on a hunting trip with me in a while. This is one of my favorite bushcraft knives. I haven't used this in a little while. And one of my absolute favorite camp knives. I've been thinking about this one, how good it is. Bark River 1.25 LT, Bark River Bushcrafter, Bark River Tundra. Goodness, LT Wright Jesmic. I haven't used these in a long time. And I just got to be honest, I need to stop neglecting, stop collecting, and stop getting more. Because when these are sitting, that's just ridiculous. It kind of gets to the point of truly being ridiculous. And we live in this society of just consume. That's what YouTube's all about. And it's just really kind of getting frustrating over the last few months. It's hit me. I've been pondering and I've been thinking, why do I even have anything more than these? It gets a little crazy, and there's always the well, I'm a collector, I love doing this. And then there's the point of, well, if you're getting stuff to use it, clearly the stuff isn't getting used nearly as much. No matter what you think, how you feel, or the memories you have with them, I think that just means you need to stop consuming and just start enjoying. Stop neglecting, and you know, spend that knife money on something more fun, on an adventure to go out with your knife, not on a new knife. Take the same knife that you've always had. You know, what would 300 bucks do? Well, if someone gave you 300 bucks and said, you got to go do something fun this weekend, would you go on a fun little camping trip? Would you go do something a little crazy? How much more can you get out of an experience? Shoot, you can go do something pretty wild. You can travel a long ways on 300 bucks, even this day. Day and age, yeah, I said it. And take one of these, take two of them along, go have a crazy time, versus just getting something new. I think that's kind of my thought process this week, is we just need to stop buying as much and just enjoy what you have. Not saying you don't need to go out and get something really nice. It's nice to have really nice knives. I absolutely love these. These are all absolutely fantastic. And I try to use them as much as I can, but when you consume, when you bring more in, you get to have less fun with what you have. And when they're already awesome, dang, it's just kind of sad. So there it is. I know it was a weird video today, but it's kind of just to think about where you're at. How much more fun can you have by not buying one of these and then going and spending that and having a good time with your family or your friends instead? Or going on more of an adventure trip with these, or a hunting trip. Save up and do some private hunting somewhere. Do a ridiculous hunt. What would that really cost to do? probably the cost of all 4 of these, you can go out and do something crazy. Have one of the best wild weekends of your life and come back with a trophy. Or just a whole bunch of meat. Whatever you really want to go after. I'm a meat hunter, so there's that. But you do what you want. Anyway, food for thought. It's a fun hobby. I love knives. But I've stopped buying them for the last 2 months kind of just to see what it would do. And that's where I'm at. I just want to spend more money having fun with them versus going and buying new ones. So that's my advice. Take it or leave it. You don't need to by any means. That's just where I'm at for the moment. Have some fun with what you have. Go out, have a great time, and then go do something crazy. These are pretty darn pricey, and you can have a heck of a lot of fun for the price of 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your knife budget and turn that into an adventure budget for just a month. Let me know what you find, what you do, and yeah, I think you may actually have more fun than just remembering, oh, I forgot that I had this. How cool. Now I remember that I own it again. Granted, I still love this knife, and yeah, I'm going to have good times with it, but now that I'm thinking about it, would I have really missed it versus taking this and having one heck of a memorable weekend somewhere? Nah, not really. So, just think about priorities, where you're at. Could be just a fun thought for the day, could be an interesting exercise, and it could get you out and let you do something really wild. So there it is. Thoughts for the weekend. I hope you had a fun time, and I know this was a little different from the usual, but if you like this stuff, like, subscribe, let me know down below, and I'll catch you on the next one.